since I don't have a second bigger stone, we'll try this little pizza stone and just see if the concept is feasible.
Yeah.
Then we will put some charcoal in the smoker. And I got the smoker chips. I've already been working on those. Got those.
What kind of chips are those? What kind of wood?
Hickory, apple, and oak mixture, and they've been soaking all night. And those will go on to the smoker side. There we go. So now we're going to get the firebox fired up. You come around the side. Are you okay?
Yep.
Use the firebox to start preheating the stone so that we don't crack the stone. Start heating it slowly. That's just to get started. Now I'll start another chimney of coals that'll go in the bottom of the actual cooker, and then we'll get the temperatures up to speed for the pizza. Alrighty, let the pizza gods begin. Right at 200, so we're coming along. Give me some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Well, one should never attempt making pizzas without beer. That's rule number one. Number two, you have a good time. Number three, wash your hands.
If it takes another half hour or so for it to get up around 600, then you're kind of messed up. So let's get over 500 and see how it rises, and then we'll decide at that time when to put the pizza together.
Okay.
That's my professional opinion. And like butts, everybody got one. I try to keep it clean. It's a PG show.
So the first pizza we're going to start with is the Greek pizza. And what I'm going to have on that is, it's going to be like a white pizza. There's no red sauce. But we've got marinated chicken with red onions, olives, feta, and we're also going to put some typical Greek white gold, which is tzatziki, and this is a combination of yogurt, chopped cucumbers, garlic, sesame oil, salt and pepper, and a little bit of lemon juice. It's got a little, as Rachel Ray calls it, EVOO.
Yeah, Rachel Ray. We got, this is not 30-minute pizza. This is like 3.5 days pizza.
So, I think that's probably plenty right there. And that's pretty good. Alright, so what we got here is some marinated chicken, sliced thin, as we see here. And we also got some red onions. So try to spread these out so they cook well. And the final touch, of course, can't have Greek without olives. Got a nice mix of calamati and big queen olives. As you can see, here is our pizza. First one of the day. Ready to fire it up and see how it works. So let's go outside and cook us some pizza, shall we? Got a little to the back there. Came off the grill pretty good.
Smells good. Ooh, we got a crunch.
Alright, so here's the Greek pizza.
Well, the Greek goddess. Great crunch. Great flavor.
That one? Okay.
It's good. It's tart. I guess that's that.
That's leaky.
Hmm. It's got a brownness to it on the bottom. I
Yep.
guess because it's in the oven or in the grill, huh?
Well, that's part of the crispiness.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
Traditional pizza here. Get our mozzarella on there. Some of our Italian sausage on here. Just a smattering of green peppers here. Not too much. So we got our second pizza here, and it got a little wonky because we had a quote-unquote wardrobe malfunction here. But
Instead of coming off, it stayed on.
it stayed on that time, yeah.
It has a nice Christmas sound to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Mmm. Mmm.
Is that working for you?
Oh, look at the crust. It's crunchy on the bottom, soft in the middle.
That's
The
a way to cook
toppings.
pizza right there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Cheers.
Bella Mangia.
Banda mangia. What's that mean?
Good eats.
Good.
That's what we think it does.
That's what we think it means.
It may mean something else.
We'll find out.
Alright, so one of the pizzas I'm going to make is like a Philly cheesesteak. And I've got this flank steak that's been marinating for about a day and a half. Looks pretty good. I think that's all we need to put on. Maybe one more piece. You can never have enough beef. As far as smell is concerned, this smells just like, in my opinion, a cheesesteak. It's got that cheesy smell with the onions and the peppers going on. And so this one isn't as brown because we lost a little temperature on the grill.
That's different.
I don't think she likes it.
I don't particularly care for the cheese whiz, Mike.
Yeah.
Or whatever they used to put on there, Velveeta or...
Velveeta. Okay, so what we have here is Mike's last pizza, probably the most off-the-wall pizza that I could think of. I call it the Manchester, until a better name comes along. But it's basically a base of manwich and hamburger, also known as sloppy joes, covered with chopped onions, a combination of 3 cheeses, including Monterey Jack and Colby, and I think the other's cheddar, and then the piece de resistance.
Pizza resistance.
Pizza resistance is bread and butter pickles.
Careful on the hot cheese.
That's pretty good. That's like a sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
You got your pickle right there. You don't even have to go pick it up.
The pickle does add a nice touch to it. It gives it a burst of sweetness.
Very good.
You like that one?
I like that one.
Well, there you go.
The Polish Pizza Paisano is getting ready to make some famous pizza. That's the first round, pepperoni mushroom on a very thin crust. Crust popped up very nicely, and it started to get a little bit. We'll see if we got any snap to it. We shall see.
It's pretty pie.
So, but it's not where I want it.
My favorite.
It's a very thin crust. It's homemade sauce with San Marzano tomatoes.
Sauce is very... You can taste the sauce. Yeah, just enough cheese.
If I had a little more heat on the top side of that pizza when it was cooked, I think we'd be close to where we needed to be. Okay, the next pizza is going to be a marguerite pizza. Again, I'm doing the traditional direction here. Going to try to make a very thin crust The crust is made with the Italian Caputo flour, double aught, called Tipo double aught, which is the required flour to be a certified Neapolitan pizza. And make the little Italian in you feel all right.
That's amore.
That's amore. Amore, let's say. Okay, now the fresh mozzarella chunks are going on to make this. The basil will follow after the cooking. Alrighty, now we're going to do a cutting. Ooh, we do have some crispy. The bottom actually turned out fairly decent. It's not burned.
Very hot. I like the crust.
Very thin crust, crunchy.
Just enough sauce, not overpowering.
And fresh mozzarella.
And it didn't run all over the place.
We okay?
Very good.
Well, we get an okay rating on that one. This one I named the Fat Boy, reminiscent of me, and it is just a thick crust with the same dough mix as before, but with thicker crust.
Looks
Sausages, mushrooms, sauce, and a little bit of green pepper. We'll see if we got any snap to it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, the stone temperature was down to about 600 degrees. So a little more manageable. It gave me more time to get the top side cooked before the bottom side was cooked. It looks like it ought to be okay. The last one of the day, we've had a fun day. We've cooked 7 pizzas. We learned a lot about dough and flavors and cooking on a charcoal grill. And we're not where we're going to be, but we learned a lot today. So I think this one is not too bad. From what I can see, I think I'm going to like it. So
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
to the Pizza Paisanos. Good food, good beer,
Good fun.
good family, lots of fun.
Cheers.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.